What's going on, YouTube? Look, so it's your boy B&B Kane and we back with another one. Look, this guy, P.Diddy, man. This guy, P.Diddy, I think he's the funniest nigga in the world because he is the most sus nigga on the planet Earth, right? He is the most DL nigga on the planet Earth. And it's funny because it's so obvious that he's not even hiding it no more. So look, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We reacting to P. Diddy's most sus moments. We gonna get straight into it. Pause. See, that's Birdman, bro. I think that's Birdman. And if that's Birdman, Birdman is the second most sus nigga in the world, bro. The second most DL nigga in the world, bro. He be fondling fucking Lil Wayne and them, bro. Bro, alright, we gonna keep going.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy.
Pause. See, look, hold on. I want y'all to know something. We gonna be paused every time we gotta pause. We see some pause shit, we gonna pause it, bro. This is a long video. Every time he say some wild shit, we gonna pause it, bro. We got Meek Mill looking like a fucking baby back rib on the side of a pool, and this nigga calling him daddy. Why you calling another grown ass man daddy? We don't know, but we gonna find out. Let's keep going.
You putting in that work.
It's enough. Yeah. I get it. You got it.
You look beautiful. It was
I
a
got
great
pride.
move.
Out. Gay.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this drink.
Will you
Chance,
put my
but I
bag
like
back?
when you like this, daddy.
I like when you like this, daddy. I like when you like this, daddy. This is not me, bro. This is him. I'm not making this up, and it's like you can't. It's like people. Oh, you making it up? No, he be doing this shit, bro. Like, it's not like I'm just making shit up. He's doing the shit. He's saying these things. Like, you can't make this up because he's actually doing it. And we got footage, bro. These are things that he's saying, bro. Come on.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit, daddy. How you look nigga in the face and say that, bro? Like, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit, daddy. How is that? How can you perceive that in a heterosexual way? How is that not a homosexual thing to say? How is it not? I'm just saying, bro. Okay.
I like that. You know, I'm practicing. I got
Yeah.
look back on where I became.
Did you miss me, though? For real. Because
Like he just way too sensual. Like, he's just way too sensual. You know what I'm saying? But did you miss me? You know what I'm saying? Like, but did you miss me though? Like, you know what I'm saying, nigga? He just way too sensual, like, for my blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just way too sensual talking to other grown men.
like the same.
I miss
His
party
birthday
with
party.
man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's the night.
But see, you gotta give a nigga pause. I paused it on the right clip. You know what I'm saying? I paused it on the right clip because at the end of the day, like, I didn't even have to pause this shit to get another pause moment. I'm gonna have to unpause this as soon as I press play. I already see it. But what I was trying to say is that you gotta get this nigga credit, bro. He be trying that gay shit with the most gangster niggas. Like, he not trying that gay shit with no punk ass. He be trying that gay shit with niggas like Fab, bro. And I know Fab ain't gay. I know Fab ain't gonna do that. He be trying, bro. For him to push up on a nigga like that in a room with four other grown men, bold. That's all I'm saying. Bold as hell. But that's neither here nor there. But we're gonna keep it going. Gotta pause it already, bro. Why? This nigga is 40. He's like 50 some. Why the fuck is he out here looking like Lord Farquaad mixed with Cat Williams, bro? It's no reason for that, bro. There's no heterosexual reason for that. We're gonna keep it going.
Yeah, Toronto, we come to your city. Atlanta.
Don't come back. Don't come to my city, bro. That's what I'm saying. And then he licked his lips. You know what I'm saying? That's not gay, but damn, I'm just saying.
Dallas. Baby, it's here. You know what I'm saying? Shake to that. Work. Heard that from people who work for Bad Boy, who have now departed.
Pause, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just baffled by this, bro. Why is there so many archives and files of this nigga being gay, bro? Like when you have this much files, you just have to come out. Like you in the closet with a see-through door. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we see the fuck what you doing. Like you in, like what is the point of not coming out at this point? Like it's too much evidence, bro. Files and files of homosexualness, bro. But okay.
Gays who were in Bad Boy, who have told that he likes women, so he would in fact have to be bisexual. I've heard Sean Combs is in fact bisexual. From people who used to work in his company. So I'm assuming I'm not having sex with Sean Combs. I'm not spoke to Sean Combs. But based on those sources, I've heard.
Who the fuck is this? Keep going. Hold on. See, this is what I'm saying. This just proves my claims, bro. Like, look. Look.
Building.
This nigga touching up on motherfucking Tank. Like you know how much money you have to have. Like this thing, and then Tank look uncomfortable, bro. You know how much money you gotta. This nigga is so he is a gay menace. I'm telling y'all niggas, bro. How you touch up on a nigga like Tank, bro? That's bold as fuck, nigga. Am I tripping?
Hey, this guy right here, one of the hip hop entrepreneur, young legends. He's in my game. He gets money. Yes, he does. Yes.
That nigga stopped him for he could do some wild shit. You saw that? Like, God damn, back the fuck up. Okay, let me say something. I gotta say something about like how today's world works. Nobody cares if you gay in 2023. Nobody gives a fuck if you're gay. People care if you're in the closet. And now I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say, oh, people could come out at their own time, at their own pace, this and that. And that is very true. But think of somebody that you know right now. Some people do know somebody, some people don't. Think about somebody that you know right now that's gay and is in the closet. Don't you already fucking know that they're gay? You know what I'm saying? So by you not telling me, you know what I'm saying? Like you insulting my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I really don't look. I'm not transphobic or none of that shit. Transphobic, homophobic, none of that. But a lot of gay people is in the closet, and we know. Like, my nigga, we know you gay. It's okay. It's an assault to our intelligence for you to think that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
You understand? That has happened. You understand what I'm saying? Then you got these guys who, they go into these Turkish houses. Once you get to that door, you don't go back in there. But you know what they do in them Turkish houses. Well,
I don't know what they do in these damn Turkish houses.
Was Puffy really a fun boy?
Listen, I never seen him in the act with another man alone. Now, he's that type of dude, he'll take his girl, his baby mama with you and your girlfriend and your mans in them, and they'll go out and they do all kind of freaky shit with each other together. You know what I'm saying? The only fun boy shit that I ever seen him do, we was in one of those exotic shops. Yo, I'm gonna turn this shit out, cause this shit was funny. We was in Atlanta. We go to those exotic shops where you get all kind of, like, they buy oils, dildos,
Spooky!
yeah, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. So they would just give him a brown paper bag, and they wouldn't even. He never put his shit out on the counter when we get ready to take it out. He would always just give a man a wad of money. So they just thought it was cool. So they'll give him a brown bag. He'll go through there. So one day I was walking down the aisle with him, and so then he just stopped. And he just started picking this shit up off the aisle. And he was getting, he went up there like several times just getting shit down. And so then I pinned in on what he was, where he was getting it from. And because I was just standing a couple of feet behind him. So when I went by, I looked up. I said, yo. And I seen the shit up there that said butt plugs. And I said, yo, my man, what'd you get this shit for? And the nigga said, yo, on everything I love, man. He said, yo, Rick, he said, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? Yeah.
That's some gay ass shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But look, this nigga Puffy is gay as hell. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all, bro. This nigga is gay as hell, bro. But it's fine, bro. Puffy, we come out the closet, we support you, we love you, you know what I'm saying? It's not a hate video. But it's like, goddamn, nigga, like, we know. We know. Bro, I want to say something. Carisha, that girl he fucking with now, the city girl, she is not a city girl, bro. She is not a city girl. Because let me tell you something, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. One of the meccas of the city girls. You know what I'm saying? That's where the city girls are born and bred. You know what I'm saying? You could say it's Miami, but city girls are born and bred in New York. A real city girl, if she even had a hint or even thought for a second that her nigga was gay, had heard even a rumor, a whisper, heard a little something trickle down from the grapevine, that bitch is not fucking with that nigga no more. Period. Done. It's done. They could be friends, but it's done. Bro, you can't tell me that you a city girl and you letting that shit slide, bro. Period. Because at the end of the day, you down 1,000 points because you, first of all, you letting this nigga piss on you, all type of crap, bro. But you saying you a city girl, you been down at 3,000 points. I'm deducting 3,000 points. I don't give a fuck. But let's keep it going.
Hold on. You know I'm with the shit. We love Eric.
To anything about, the rumors about Puffy being gay or any of that. Does that shock you, or does that, or is that kind of like a, yeah, I can see that?
Yeah, because see, I don't have to actually see two men engage in sexual activity to say he's gay.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
Everything that happened to him at Puffy Flavor Camp is his fault. Let me tell you why. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of Puffy's Flavor Camp, but just this is the first time I'm hearing of that. But the fact that you went to a camp called Puffy's Flavor Camp. And it was... Why did your parents allow you to go to something called Puffy's Flavor Camp? That's what I'm saying. Because if I was going to a flavor camp, if I was going to a flavor camp, I'm expecting to get licked. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if I get licked, you know? Cause what the fuck you going to what the fuck you going to a flavor camp if you're not expecting to get licked for? Am I out of pocket? I'm just saying. Okay.
To learn
Flavor camp.
Yeah, that's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
Your parents were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
You know what I really wonder? And this is kind of off topic a little bit, so I'm going to say it really quick. Like, what is the consequences for speaking out as a celebrity? As an actual celebrity? You know what I'm saying? Not just somebody on the sidelines that witnessed it, but as an actual celebrity, as an actual face. What is the consequence for speaking out about that? You know what I'm saying? Within the society. What does it mean? What will happen to you? You know? For real.
He's having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And what kind, do you have money?
Just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, you did.
Yo, don't that nigga talk don't he talk like Rick from Rick and Morty?
I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off goddamn plane. I should.
They count how to fool.
Right here from day one, we used to wake up and pause, but like that's how. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. Yo, what the fuck did...
This is what I'm saying. Like, you don't even hear what he be saying. Like, you don't even be hearing what he's saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Like, it's cool that he's that way, but he needs to be out and about it. You know what I'm saying? And be honest with himself. Because we're not going to judge you.
Turns out that Fabulous ended up partying with Diddy after all. However, he didn't like what he saw there and revealed he had to act like he was going to the bathroom and then ran away when Diddy wasn't watching. And as crazy as this sounds, Fabulous isn't the only rapper who has wild stories to share from Diddy's parties. Cameron previously claimed that he found an adult toy at Diddy's house, and more recently...
If Cameron said it, it's probably the truth. Cameron ain't nothing but the light-skinned 50 Cent. He like to play around, but everything that he say is 100% facts.
Recently, the girlfriend of YK Osiris claimed she caught YK with a man shortly after he sparked...
What? Yo, I'm telling you, bro. This nigga is a menace, bro. Bro, he is breaking these little niggas down, bro.
Sparked rumors that he's Diddy's secret boy toy.
And I went to use the bathroom, and there was a dildo on the bathroom sink. And when I came out, I asked him what's about. He like, that's homeboy's joint. You know, I don't know what it's about.
Bro, and you know that's true because that's exactly how that nigga talk, bro. That's homeboy shit. I don't know what that's about. Forget about it, nigga.
Fabulous say about Diddy's parties. What exactly did he see there that made him want to run away? Let's get into it.
Hold on, my brother. Oh, man. Yo, it's Groove here? Yeah. Birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Rumors about Diddy throwing gay parties have resurfaced once again after reports emerged that Diddy and Jamie Foxx used to organize naked basketball tournaments with other industry men.
In all my life, I would have never thought I heard that sentence, bro. In all my life, I would have never thought I would hear that sentence, bro. Would you have ever thought in your life that you would hear that P. Diddy and Jamie Foxx were organizing naked basketball tournaments? Let me tell you something. Hold on. I'm gonna play it.
One TikTok user recently went viral after claiming that her mom, who was friends with Jamie back in the day, told her about Jamie hosting naked basketball games with other men.
He used to have these things called butt naked basketball games, okay? He would invite over a lot of Hollywood elite to his house for a basketball game, but it was men only, and they would be like, oh, we're just gonna get naked and play basketball. It's like, oh, haha, let's get naked and play basketball together, which is weird.
According to this TikToker, Diddy...
What?
He was also allegedly a regular at these parties, alongside many other high-profile...
I bet he was.
A lot of your favorite celebrities were there, including someone who may or may not have been married to someone who was drinking that lemonade.
Meanwhile,
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Now, this is why that might not be a credible source. She said, including somebody that is married to somebody that might be drinking that lemonade or whatever. Let me tell you something. If there's somebody I know ain't gay, it's Jay-Z. Bro, that's a lying. That's a false statement. That's not true. Do I believe about the basketball party? I believe that. But you know who I do know was there? You know who I bet my bottom dollar was there? Bro, I bet you any amount of money. Will Smith was there, bro. I bet you any amount of money Will Smith was front and center every game, season pass. I'm telling you, courtside, starting five, whatever. Shit, he was right there. If anybody was there, it was Will Smith. I don't care. I didn't attend. But if it's anybody that was there, it was Will Smith. I don't care, bro.
Interview with Jamie on Howard Stern resurfaced, where he actually admitted to playing naked basketball, although he downplayed it, claiming it happened at the beach.
Wait a minute though, what about those pictures that showed up?
What?
Did you have some pictures of you playing naked basketball?
I know it wasn't. We was on the beach or something. I don't know. It was young in my career.
However, after Jamie later made some disparaging comments about Howard's co-host, Robin Quivers, Howard decided to put Jamie on blast and claimed Jamie plays for the other team.
You come in here and tell me how I think he's playing.
Tried to silence Jamie because he knows too much about those naked basketball games. Meanwhile, rapper YK Osiris, who previously sparked rumors about being Diddy's secret lover, got exposed by his ex for cheating on her with another man. YK...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is very believable because YK looked like the type of nigga that I've been fondled with. I ain't even gonna lie. But look at that nigga, bro. He'd do anything to stay in the music industry, bro. And they used to say P. Diddy is the guy that you gotta get past. He's the final boss.
10 years younger than Diddy, allegedly went on a vacation with Diddy to Jamaica, which sparked speculations that he's Diddy's secret boy toy. So when YK appeared on The Breakfast Club, you already know Charlamagne had to ask him about these rumors. And while YK denied he went to Jamaica alone with Diddy, for some reason he couldn't stop smiling while Charlamagne was reading tabloid stories about his rumored vacation with Diddy. After seeing how YK got all nervous when asked about Diddy, fans jumped to the comments to say his body language doesn't lie. His facial reaction and body language confirming it, one fan said. It is so true, he's literally feeling it under his skin and is uneasy. Feeling like being cornered, he almost walked out. Jumpy guilty. He can't even look them in the eye and his hands are all over. Don't know what to do. Pretending to be busy like it has nothing to do with conversation. And don't want to be any part of it. And another fan added, he looks like Diddy's type too. He needs media training so that he can learn how to lie on the spot. And get this, YK's ex-girlfriend, Natasha Thomas, recently dropped a bombshell on Instagram after fans pressured her to reveal why she and YK broke up. Stop asking me what happened with my baby daddy, Natasha wrote. I caught him with a man, okay? But YK Osiris is not the only guy Diddy allegedly took on romantic trips. There's also Sway Lee, who took...
I want to say something right now, bro. See, look, I always tell people, I think YK Osiris, you know, from Kim Possible, he looks like a naked mole rat. Like, you know, the mole that comes out of Ron's pocket? Rufus. That's his name. He looked just like Rufus. But that's neither here or there. But look, one thing I want to say is the woman just said, right, that P. Diddy got a type, right? And now they about to talk about Sway Lee. Sway Lee just look like YK Osiris with sister locks? Am I bugging? Don't he just look like YK Osiris with sister locks? I'm just okay. Never mind.
Took a trip to the Bahamas with Diddy a couple of years ago, and Diddy even arranged for Sway to get a haircut on the beach. And you already know, fans were quick to assume that Sway was Diddy's new boy toy. Diddy and his bae, one fan commented. We're about to be saying congratulations to Sway Lee in a minute when he gives birth to Diddy's baby. And another fan said, took him to the Booty Bandit Beach House headquarters. And then we also can't forget about Ja Rule, Diddy's rumored boy toy from back in the day. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, claimed that he stood guard while Diddy and Ja Rule were getting busy in a hotel room. And this happened the same day Gene accompanied Diddy to get some adult toys.
And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, you okay? He put them in the bag. And when I went by there, and I looked up there, and it said butt plug. And I like, hey yo! Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbed his towel, but they butt the naked. Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room. There's a lot of freaking going on.
However, not all
bro. That don't like the type of nigga that would lie, bro. That's what I'm saying. But Ja Rule, though? Yo, 50 Cent will have a field day, bro.
Rappers were down to party with Diddy.
Alright, guys. So I'm going to end the video right here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.